passionate healthcare providers educational series.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost, and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The X Project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songrisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are Proud Atomy.
All right. We got the best intro in the world. Woo-hoo! We are Proud Atomy. Yes, indeed. Atomians who is open to sharing a testimony on this evening. How's your progress going? What's been going on with them numbers? Indeed. You can raise your hand. If you can't raise your hand, then I'll tell you what, the first one to unmic at this time, they can share their testimony. Okay. So, okay. While somebody somewhere is getting a testimony together, let me do this, which is because I said I was going to go into the Global Mall, and now the Global Mall has its own app. So you got the U.S. Mall, and then you got the Global Mall app. But online, when you log in, let's see here. To once you log in, right over here, this is I like how they put it. See this Atomy Hub? Yeah, we want to be the hub. The hub. Right there. Okay. If you click on that, the Atomy Hub, click, and what's going to happen is, first of all, I'm going to erase this. And what you're going to see, okay, atomy.com, Chatomy, Atomy Tickets, Azad Mall. I tell you, when you get with your leaders or the person that brought you in, you might want to click on that Azad Mall and talk a little bit about that. That's coming, and it's coming soon because we're making wave. Soon as we get 1 million, our Azad Mall will be open. Indeed. Okay, now the Global Mall is here. At at.g mall. Okay, and this is the shortcut. You click on it. Now, all of these products comes straight out of South Korea. Okay, so if you notice at the top, sometime when you first log in, you might have to switch the currency and the ship from would be all, because therefore you can see everything in English. These products, when they come to you, and no English is going to be on there. So read all your information, understand what you're ordering, you know how many to take and everything. Because you got to refer back to the global mall. So, like I say again, when you get your products, it's gonna have all South Korean written on there. Okay. All right. Let's log in. Let's log in. Do 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 do. They got some good stuff. Oh, and the reason why I was logging in was to show you that in order to get that glucose care. Oh yeah. hmm And if your numbers are really up there, let's say, you know, 4, 5, 6, and you could do this and the Hong Song zone, you know, together. Oh yeah, it's a mean combination. But also they have the blood sugar cut. Yeah, you do that like an hour, and that helps to cut your blood sugar and keep it from spiking so high. So a lot of these products, remember, when you click on them, you have to, check out the information that's there when you click on them. And when you go in there, it's gonna say, scroll down, it's gonna say read more, read more. Now over in the US malls it says expand, but here it says read more. And you're gonna get more information in the global mall than you would in the US mall. I don't know why. But some of y'all might be able to save this information as a PDF or however you want to save it. But you get more information uh, in the global mall. Indeed, that's a good thing. A lot more information, definitely. So that's a good thing. All right, all right. Anybody have any questions on the global mall? Oh, and shipping could be anywhere between $35 to $45. I've known people when they really need something, they pay that shipping. I'm serious. I've known people because that's smart. If you need that glucose care, you know, man, it's like, if you have it, get what you need. But I always tell people when you're over there, understand, do a little grocery shopping while you're over there. Since you're gonna be paying that shipping, that Tumison is over there. Tumason. Woo-wee. There's a lot of these products we're gonna have to go back and review one day. And I need to show you this before we. I see you, Carol. Hang in there for a second. Okay, I'm gonna show. I got to show y'all something. Okay, let me slow down before I pass it. Let me slow down. Ooh, out of stock already. Right. Those who have those shower heads and you needed filters, I'm telling you, I got mine before they went out of stock again. I'm telling you, these are the filters that go with those vitamin C shower heads. See, y'all didn't know about that vitamin C shower head. Let me see. I believe let me see. They do have the vitamin C's. in here somewhere if I slow it down a little bit. Do, 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 do. The main thing is a lot of people needed those filters, and they got some in. But I thought I saw where they had the actual shower heads themselves. Let me check new arrival for a second. Let me check it for a second. Although they're not new arrivals. I don't know. All I know is I love my shower head. Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna stop sharing. Nobody had any question about the global mall. So, Carol, I see you have your hand raised.
Yes, two things. One is the dates that they're going to be closed next week. It shows
Oh,
the
there.
Global Mall, the ATG Mall is going to be closed next week, the latter part of the week. So it shows you the dates that they're closed.
The
Okay.
global.
Yes, they're going to be. They do
A holiday.
the Korean holiday.
There's a holiday
Oh,
in there.
okay, okay, okay. Alrighty then.
All right,
Well,
I have something to share.
okay. Wait a minute, hold on, just for a second. Carol, were you finished? Okay, good. All right, all right, Dr. Walita.
Uh, this is a crazy one, and
Okay,
but it's amazing.
I
So
just made you co-host, so if you need to share anything,
oh, okay, thank you.
okay,
So
okay.
anyway, so I have this friend that I hadn't seen in a long time, and so we went to breakfast. So of course, I hadn't talked to her about atomy business. So I started sharing with her at the breakfast about the atomy business, and she said, "Well, sound like something that she would be interested in." So I was like, "Oh, what can I do?" And so I say, "Well, let me give you some samples." She had told me that she had high blood pressure and that she had, I forget what stage, kidney failure. She had kidney failure. And, you know, her cholesterol was high. So, at the end of the meal, I decided to give her some samples. And I just went into my purse and, I keep a few things in there. And so I just handed her, whatever was in my purse. Well, I talked to her this week and she said, "Guess what? I took those samples you gave me. And when I went back to my doctor said all my numbers were normal. My kidney number is normal. My
What?
cholesterol is normal. And my
Stop
blood
it.
was good."
What? Awesome. To God
So
be the
now,
glory.
so
Mm-mm.
now I'm trying to remember what did I give her? But I know it's got to be a packet. Okay, so it can only be hemohim, noning, the apple phenom, vitamin C, probiotic. Those are usually the ones I have in my purse. I didn't give her any pills, so whatever I gave her, it had to be a packet. But I, I was shocked. I was actually shocked. And
Wow.
she said, because all before I had called her, and asked her, how does she feel about it? I sent her videos, this, that, and other. And she was, "I don't know how I think about it. Da, da, da." So this time, after going to the doctor, she said, "I'm all in." And I have a list of people that I'll be bringing with me on Saturday for the breakfast.
Ooh, all right.
So he
Fantastic.
didn't tell the doctor anything about the products. He told her that whatever she was doing to keep doing it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I had to
Yes.
share that. I don't think she's on here, but if she is, she doesn't mind me sharing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing. That was, I'm telling you, all testimony, all Academy testimony is powerful. Absolute quality at an absolute price. Absolute. That's right. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. And they say, that's awesome. Yes, indeed. All righty then.
I actually have one more I can tell that happened
Okay.
this week.
Okay.
My husband has a um niece, and her husband had a problem. They were telling him they had to cut off his foot. We've heard this before.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
And so his niece had shared this information. They have a family text. And so my husband saw it in his family text. He's the one, I'm the only child. He's the one with 6 sisters and 6 brothers. Okay. So they have their family text. So his niece shared this, and it was a picture of her husband's foot. And it was pretty bad. We're actually probably worse than the one we've been sharing, we have that we share. So we sent 1 box of Hemohim and 1 bottle of Manuka honey. That was it.
That was it? No ginkgo
Yeah.
natto?
Uh-uh. That was all we had at the time. They were talking about cutting his foot off the next week. We couldn't, we didn't have time to order. We had to get it to Florida. He's in Florida. So we didn't hear anything from him. That was over a month ago. So this week, the husband was calling my husband to say, do you have any extra work around any of your properties that I could do? I need to make some extra money. And we say, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This man was in the hospital. They were trying to cut off his foot. Now he's asking for work, outdoor work, like yard work. We said, wait
Wow.
a minute. What happened? He said, oh, my foot is healed up nicely. We said, well, you didn't tell us. He said, yeah, I want to get some more of that. I want to get some more of that stuff y'all sent me. So you don't even know sometimes the impact the products are making. He said, oh, my foot healed up nicely. And I was kind of wondering, because I saw a picture of him and his wife on Easter, and they were at church, and I noticed, he had regular, shoes on. And so I wanted to ask, but we hadn't, communicated. He said his foot
Right.
healed up nicely. And see, what I told them was he's been taking the Hemohim, and she put the Manuka honey mixed with water in a spray bottle. And every time you clean the wound, spray that on it and let it air dry. That was what we told him. That was it.
That was it.
I rest my
Wow.
case.
Wonderful,
Power of
wonderful,
Atomy.
wonderful. Say again.
I said that's the power of Atomy, the miracle company.
Indeed. Indeed. Definitely. And we thank God. It's I'm telling you, for his will being done, people are, let's say, being successful, you know, in obtaining good health. Obtaining good health. And sometimes it surprises us, because of yeah, just by giving samples. Wow. You know, wow. I mean, to God be the glory, indeed. So, alrighty, it's about 8:30. Dr. Walita, you didn't send me the information earlier, but that you was talking about.
Oh,
But can you go over some of that information?
you talking about the side effects?
Right.
Yeah, it's 2 things I probably need to share.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know if I have it on the laptop, but anyone that would like it, Um, can
Your hair looks very nice.
okay, so I have it. It's in my phone though,
Okay.
but it's published. I think you can find it. If you go to Pfizer, 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 COVID vax side effects. I think it's online, actually. Pfizer,
Okay.
COVID vax side effects. It was widely published a couple of weeks ago.
Uh, Now you say that was P what now?
Pfizer.
Oh yeah. And then put in. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I see it. Let me see. And
Vax side effect. Oh yeah, it came right up. Yeah, it comes up.
uh, it comes right up.
Uh-huh. They published it. Oh, oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Whoa. All right. So, hey, it'll probably be 9 o'clock if I read them all. They got pain. The local was pain and arm pain. And then the systemic was fatigue, headache, muscle pain, chills, joint pain, fever, nausea, feeling unwell, swollen limb, decreased appetite, diarrhea, vomiting, and dizziness. Serious, the serious side effects. Severe allergic reactions, though rare, these reactions include anaphylaxis, can be life-threatening, need immediate medical attention. Symptoms include difficulty breathing, swelling, rapid heartbeat, severe rash, dizziness, and weakness. Myocarditis and pericarditis. Okay, this is inflammation of the heart. Okay, and then other serious events are wow. Serious allergic reactions, call 911 or go to the nearest hospital immediately. Seek immediate medical help. Chest pain, if you have shortness of breath or heart palpitations. Contact your healthcare provider for other concerning symptoms. So it's a long list of them, but that blood clotting, oh my. So you can avail yourselves of this, but it's very, very serious. The side effects are very serious.
I'm
So
gonna put
you
this link
so
to the
if you've
page.
had COVID or the COVID vaccine,
Uh-huh.
you really need a detox. And we have that here available with Adenine between the hemohim, the noni, omega, and of course the ginkgo natto. In fact, the doctors and all the medical science list natto as one of the only natural herbs that can remove that spike protein from your system. So that is it's a big deal because now they're debating whether to continue with the vaccine. Some countries have already stopped. They banned it because the side effects are too numerous to mention. And that was about the vaccine. But it's one other thing I think we need to share, and that is about the Wegovy and the Ozempic, because I don't know if we have anybody on here, but you may know somebody who is thinking about using that. Those two, the Wegovy and Ozempic, those have some very serious side effects. I mean, the first line, of course, is digestive upset because you're giving yourself a shot in your stomach. Okay. And the reason is that it's gonna slow your stomach from emptying. So you still feel full. It basically it paralyzes your stomach so that you still be full of whatever you ate. That's how it works. Okay. But the the unfortunate side effect is when you keep doing that, sometimes the paralysis can become permanent. And there are people are actually showing up with paralysis. The stomach cannot empty. So that's kind of dangerous. Now, the other thing that you want to know if you were considering either one of those, the way it works is it burns muscle. It burns muscle. It causes your body to burn through muscle, not fat. So the side effect when people stop using it and they gain the weight back, now they gain back fat. You don't gain the muscle back. So now you actually, technically, you're worse off. You're worse off because it's hard to build muscle, especially if you're of a certain age. It's hard to build muscle. You have to really work at it. So those are some dangerous side effects. Now, I say the best for last. I don't even know how to tell you this, but this the latest side effect is your eyes can rot in the sockets. You can become blind. And there are people now, they're suing because they weren't told of that risk factor. Their eyes are actually rotting in the sockets
Wow.
and becoming blind. You can look it up. I didn't make this up, okay? I know it sounds fantastic, but this is actually a thing. So that is not something you want to do. There are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. There are ways to lose weight. It's not that serious. Portion control, eat right for your blood type, drink more water. You know, it's not that difficult. Make a plan. There are no shortcuts. Please don't take that one. It's definitely not worth the risk. That's Ozempic, Wegovy, and all those GLP, whatever they call it, GL1, blah, 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 whatever it is. Don't do it. And anyone you know, have them look into it if they are considering it, because it's not a good option. It's a very bad option because there are people with lawsuits now because they've gone blind because the eyes actually have rotted in the sockets.
Wow.
Okay, that's enough. Let's
Okay.
not go more. But we have, hey, you can use Atomy products and lose the weight. You could actually lose weight. I mean, we have the apple phenom, we have the pu'er tea. Those actually help you lose weight. Use the probiotics. When you get your system in balance, your body is naturally going to release excess weight. It's a natural process of health. When you get yourself healthy, your body is going to normalize. It's going to balance out. So you really don't need that. Okay. Any questions on that? I'll let you ask a question. Maybe I might know the answer. Let's see what's in the chat. Somebody want to know for borderline diabetes and to lower cholesterol. Okay, start with HemoHim. You can add the noni, of course, and you can do the glucose care, as we talked about earlier. Somebody says, how do I get to buy? Okay, so get with the person who invited you on the call, and they can help you set up your free account. You have to have a referral. It's free, but you need a referral. This is Tanisha. Who invited Tanisha? Somebody gave her the number. Okay.
Yeah, somebody gave it. Tanisha, how did you get the link?
Get back with the person who gave you the link, and they can help you set up your free account, because you have to have, it's all free to set up your account, but you have to have a referral. And so the person who invited you is going to be the person who refers you. So get your referral and you get your free account, you go into your shopping cart and start shopping.
Hey, everybody on here wish they referred you, but hey, you know who referred you. Go for it. Indeed. Because they had to send you the link, unless you got
Okay,
off
somebody says,
Facebook.
okay.
Mm.
Okay, so somebody's asking a question about what I said about the COVID vaccine, how to detox that from the body. In fact, we actually have a program that we have developed based on the research, a complete program, I think is 120 days. Let me see. I can give you that program. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3.
I might be able to find the program that you talked about and you went through the
Uh-huh.
whole thing.
You might be able to show it, okay?
Well,
But I
yeah,
can read it.
might be, yeah, and I can put the link. I can put the link in there, and they can watch that show, and you're gonna go over the whole thing in that show.
Mhm.
But so we
But
have
I'm
it
just gonna
saved.
tell what the products are. Okay, here it is.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so the products are, okay, I have to take my glasses off to read it. Okay, Hemohim, Spirulina, Omega, Ginkgo natto, Pu'er tea, and the oral care system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Hemohim, Ginkgo and natto, pure spirulina 100%, Alaska Omega, Pu'er tea, and the oral care system. I don't think we had noni, so we can add the noni to that program, because I think this was before we had noni.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be the program. And what you want to do is you'll need probably 120 days you need to, it would take to detox that from your body. Somebody say, what, vaccines for babies? Oh, oh, that's a good one.
Yes. Excuse me. Good evening, everyone. Hello?
Yes, you have a question?
Yes, I do. Can you repeat, please? Can you repeat the stuff for the vaccine you just said? The
For the detox?
Yeah, for the detox.
Oh, I can repeat it. Oh, yeah, sure. Hemohim, ginkgo and natto. And remember, the ginkgo and natto, you have to get that from the global mall. You might make a note of that. Okay. Pure spirulina, omega-3, the Pu'er tea, and the oral care system. And we're going to add, of course, the organic fermented noni juice. That would do it. Oh, and he has found the link. Okay. There's a link where we talk about it. There was one show where we talked about it in depth.
Thank you.
But the medical and scientific literature actually mentions nattokinase, which is an enzyme that it actually eats up superfluous tissue, like scar tissue or anything that should not be there, debris that may be in your arteries. In fact, naturopathic doctors and holistic practitioners have used it for years, okay, for that purpose. But they found that nattokinase actually destroys the spike protein, which will stay in your system unless you do something to get rid of it. So that ginkgo natto is a star product that Atomy has, because the ginkgo, that's ginkgo biloba, it's for circulation. So that's going to make sure that the natto gets circulated to where it's needed. So that's why that ginkgo and natto is a star product for circulation.
Excuse me, Dr. Willett. Good evening. How about the milk thistle?
I didn't hear.
What about the milk thistle? Milk thistle.
What's the question?
Can milk thistle also be used for detox?
Well, milk thistle is good for you.
Good.
Yeah, milk thistle is good for you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it detoxes the liver.
yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lynn and Dr. Willett.
I'm looking for the. Somebody say, what's the minimum age limits for the vitamin C, noni, omega? Well, vitamin C, noni, and omega. Well, we have people who have used it for babies, actually. It's just a small amount. So I don't know what it said, whatever it says on their recommendation. Does it say anything about that? Anybody know?
I don't know. You can go on the website and read.
Yeah,
Or
we
sometimes they
have
put an
people,
age
hey, we
limit.
have people who give a teaspoon of noni, a teaspoon of him, they're adding vitamin C and omega for children. So,
Right.
and now someone will want to know, what did I recommend? What vaccinations? I think the main thing about vaccinations is giving them so many at one time. That's a real problem. Tiny babies getting 8 and 9 different. That's to me, I think that's criminal. So early on, it's a bit much. So
Someone
you
put
need
in
to.
there. Someone put in there what's good for liver and kidney crystals. Is that crystals?
Huh? I didn't see it.
Cyst,
Sif, that's what now?
kidney cyst,
Oh, kidney cysts
and the liver.
in the liver. Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
it was found by ultrasound.
Cis. Oh, cis. Oh, okay.
Cyst. Yeah.
Yeah, I would, you know what? I would go with the cancer protocol, because that's gonna help dissolve those.
So what to take?
Hello?
Y- Yeah, what do you recommend?
Oh, that would be the hemohem,
Mm-hmm.
oni, omega. You would use the spirulina.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hemohem. What did I forget? Pomegranate beauty.
Right.
Mm.
Uh,
Pomegranate?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, pomegranate beauty because you have allergic acid. That's what that's giving you.
Mm.
That's very important. The
Great.
puer tea that has arachidonic acid, which will help dissolve those. So,
Mm.
you need to look at the diet though, because
Mm.
something you're eating isn't being processed. So you probably want to look at eat right for your blood type. That would be one thing.
Mhm.
Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you have good elimination.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you'll just make some more of those. You have to change up.
I think it was caused by blood pressure medications, like the water pills,
Caused by what?
blood pressure medications. That's my opinion.
Oh, well, you need to get the blood pressure under control. Most people are using the noni, organic fermented noni, along with the B complex,
Mm-hmm.
3B complex every morning.
Okay. Mm,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
dry.
Thank
Did
you.
anything about gout? Did anybody say anything about gout?
Your question was about gout?
Yes.
Yes, it was about gout.
Okay. You heard that one, Dr. Walita?
No, I didn't hear. I
Um,
was reading.
oh,
I was reading what Dr. Lee says. Yes,
oh,
ma'am.
okay.
She said his research showed 43% of individuals, if you've been vaccinated, you got some kind of cancer.
Okay. Now,
So
someone asked about gout.
gout,
Mhm.
well, hey, my main protocol for the gout includes the turmacin. The turmacin. You always start with hemohim, noni, omega, that's good. And you have the pain patches, but the turmacin, you get that in the global mall, uh, would be a good choice for that.
And can I say something, please?
Of course.
Um, if you have gout, of course, it's a lot of uric acid in your body and in your joints. So you have to watch your blood pressure medications, also the type. So you have to follow up with your doctor. You do a baseline lab work for the uric acid and make sure you're gonna see inflammation, swelling, pain, and stuff like that. As Dr. Walita said, like the noni juice is good and the turmeric to be the inflammation and swelling and stuff like that. But if you're taking hydrochlorothiazide or any thiazide medicines, it's not good because it's gonna affect it's get it worse. So you have to assess yourself with your doctor also. Thank you.
Thank you. And also watch your diet. Gout was originally called the rich man's disease.
Well, the purines in the food.
Because only the rich people had that food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And alcohol is one of them. Wine, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, red meat. So again, I find a lot of people, I don't want to generalize, but a lot of people are blood type B and they're eating totally wrong food. And they end up with that.
Okay.
Um, I this is Delphine. Um, I think I have a guest on the line. Miss Niles, are you on the line? Miss Niles? Okay, maybe she's not. She was just supposed to be listening in.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I just wanted
Yes.
to let you know you were on the line. Do you have anything you want to ask, or are you just listening?
No, no, just listening.
Okay, all right.
Maybe
All right.
next time I'll have some questions to ask, but just listening right now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Fantastic. Well, it's about 8:56 right now. We're gonna get ready. I tell you what, we're gonna answer one more question for this evening. One more.
Okay, let's see.
And
I
then
think
we,
let me check the chat.
mm.
Dr. Walita, your face look very beautiful. What are you using for it?
I'm using Absolute
Wow.
Tier 4, of course.
Wow. It's nice, very smooth.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse
This
me,
is
I have
no
a
makeup.
question.
Oh, somebody say somebody with heart failure use Atomy products. Yes, of course. Heart failure. Wonder what kind of heart failure they're having. They need to have plaque calcium, D3, hemohim, omega, of course, ginkgo natto, all of these are support heart health.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have
You
a
can unmute your
question.
mic.
I have a
Yes.
question, please. Yeah, for someone who doesn't have thyroid anymore, is there any supplement to help?
I didn't understand it.
For someone
Uh,
that doesn't have thyroids anymore.
Oh, they have to have a prescription.
Right.
When
so
they
nothing
don't
can
have a
help.
thyroid, they replace it. They have a synthetic thyroid that they put you on.
Okay, but for the supplement, nothing can help for the body to, like to be maintained naturally.
I'm not sure I heard it completely.
I said that there is not any natural way to keep it up, like without taking those medications.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Okay. All righty. Well, that was our last question for
Okay.
this evening. Okay. All righty then. So, hey,
Well, I'm sorry. Basically, it's my question is there anything to balance the hormones?
Is there what now?
she said, was there anything to balance the hormones?
It's not about balance. If you're missing your thyroid, you're missing the thyroid hormone. You don't have it. I mean, before you had it taken out, then of course we could have balanced it. We could reset it. But once you
Yeah.
have it removed, if you have it removed, then I'm not aware of any.
Okay.
Okay. So for the someone who does it's not who still have it, can you suggest something, please, for hormone balance?
Vitamin D3.
Hemohim, noni, all of these will help. But once you have that thyroid removed, you're gonna need to replace the thyroxine. I don't know if somebody knows a way. I don't know of any.
Now, what Dr.
Right.
Walita is saying is true because the doctor needs to order a prescription because you don't have the thyroid, so they're giving you the artificial type of
Yeah,
thyroid.
yeah. It's
But
not about balance. It's you missing something.
you're missing something, and then you can take vitamin D3 is good because your thyroid has to do with your calcium production also. So if you're not getting
Yeah,
calcium
that's right. That's
and
right.
phosphorus and these types of supplements, minerals is very good, to build your body
Essential.
cellularly. Yes. But follow your doctor prescription with what you're missing. Okay. It's very important because you can get a thyroid crisis. Okay.
Okay. All righty. So doctors, are we ready to close that the chapter?
Yes, sir. I'm closing.
Okay.
I'm
All
out.
right. Great. Okay. All righty then. So right now we're gonna get ready to say goodnight. Look, we're gonna invite y'all back on next week, and y'all have a blessed weekend and everything. Invite, invite, invite. And I'm gonna say good
Good
night.
night, John boy.
Good night, John girl.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good
Good night,
night,
Good night,
everybody.
Pastor.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Joy. Good night, Joy Butts. Okay, good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, Rose Lee. Good night. Good night.